today's video, we will learn about the reaction of metals with acids. So many metals displaces hydrogen from the dilute acids such as dilute sulfuric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid. When an active metal reacts with a dilute acid, hydrogen gas is evolved and the corresponding salt is formed. You can see here when an active metal reacts with dilute acid, it forms a metal salt and hydrogen gas is evolved, right? But do all metal reacts in the same manner? To understand this, we will do an activity. The aim of the activity is to study and compare the reactivity of some metals such as magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, copper with dilute hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. This is the apparatus that shows the arrangement of this activity. So in the first procedure, take about 5 gram of each, that is magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, copper, and clean the sample with a sandpaper. Put these metal pieces into separate test tubes. Like here we have put magnesium in one test tube, then aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, copper in different test tubes. Now add 5 milliliter of dilute HCl into each test tube. After that we are adding HCl into each test tubes, right? And put a thermometer in each test tube and observe and note the temperatures. So here we have put a temperature meter, that is the thermometer, to determine the temperature in each test tubes so that we can find which metal is reacting with acid more vigorously, right? So here you can see some temperatures on the thermometer, right? What is these readings? So here the observation will be magnesium, it do a very fast reaction, bubbles of colorless gas are rapidly formed, right? Similarly aluminium reacts fastly and bubbles of colorless gases appears. Now here zinc reacts with HCl very moderately, right? And iron reacts with HCl very slowly. In both the cases, hydrogen gas is evolved, right? But lead is reacting very slowly with HCl and a few bubbles are appeared after a long time. But in case of copper, there is no change in the temperature, or we can say that no reaction occurs. The reactivity of metal is judged by the evolution of colorless gas bubbles, that is hydrogen gas. Thus, the reactivity of the above metal decreases in the following order. So, the most reactive is magnesium, then aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, and then copper, that shows no reaction. Notice that copper does not react with dilute acids. Here, the salts formed are magnesium, zinc, and iron chloride, and hydrogen gas is evolved in all these cases, right? Moving ahead, the ability and reactivity of a metal to evolve hydrogen gas from the dilute acids is influenced by its position in the reactivity series. So metal placed above hydrogen in the reactivity series displaces hydrogen from the dilute hydrochloric acid or the dilute sulfuric acid to evolve the hydrogen gas and form the corresponding salt. Now metal placed below the hydrogen in the reactivity series such as copper, that shows no reaction in the previous activity, and silver, gold, platinum do not evolve hydrogen gas from dilute acids. Hydrogen gas is not evolved when a metal reacts with nitric acid. It is because nitric acid is a very strong oxidizing agent and it oxidizes hydrogen formed into water. That means in case of HNO3 acid, it makes H2 rather than hydrogen gas and itself get reduced to any of the oxides of nitrogen, that is N2O, NO or NO2. You can see here the reaction. When zinc reacts with HNO3, it forms zinc nitrate or ZnNO3 whole twice with the evolution of water here. Water because this HNO3 is converting this hydrogen into water and also it releases NO2. This is the final reaction where we can see the HNO3 get reduced into NO2. The water is the oxide form or the oxidized form of hydrogen gas evolved in the near reaction. So I hope this topic is now clear to you. Thank you.